Sleeping like a lollipop.
Says he's so sweet, make you wanna lick the rapper.
Here we go.
I let her lick
Okay.
the rapper. La, la, la,
Can you
la.
turn me
Oh.
up? Are we up? Turn it up. There we go.
You got so mad about those Lil Wayne lyrics the other day. He's like, Orville Redenbacher.
No.
Remember that?
I'm not saying. I've never ever said that they're bad lyrics. I've never ever said that Lil Wayne is a bad rapper.
You said it was
that he's not
super
talented.
easy for him to become famous when he became famous because he could just rhyme anything he wanted, and then he took up all of the words, and that's how he became the greatest.
Is this how we're gonna start this episode off? You're gonna put words in my mouth. You're not gonna let me.
Are we
speak for myself?
started?
We're started.
Oh,
Do you want to hear my actual argument about this?
sure.
My only argument is that musicians that wrote songs before other musicians, they have it proportionally easier as far back as they go. So the first person to ever write a song had it extremely easy. The most recent person to write a song has had it the most hard. So yeah, Lil Wayne being 20 years ago, 15 years ago, it's easier than it was now.
All right, what's your take, Cam?
I think that's a lazy take.
Damn.
15 years in the grand scheme of music.
Drop
Like,
the bucket.
are you really saying he's not because he did it 15 years ago?
I'm saying that
Are you? Are you saying
I'm
that?
saying that
Great question.
if you didn't hear a Lil Wayne song, let's say you have heard all but one Lil Wayne song, okay?
Okay.
And then I wrote, performed, and showed you that song, you'd be like, this is corny as fuck.
You think he's corny?
It's corny in the context of cultural now.
Cultural now.
Cultural now. It's corny that way. But then to find out that it was like, oh, that's actually an entire Lil Wayne song, you'd be like, actually, that was pretty good.
So you're saying you change your mind just based on the context of knowing who created it. So you're like, wow,
I'm saying
Kendrick
that
dropped this, so it must be good if Kendrick did it, or Lil Wayne dropped this, so it must be good if...
No, I'm not. I'm saying that in the time when they make it, the rules are different. So the fact that the rules have changed for me to write a rap song, which I'm not going to do, but
You have before. You are
right,
a
I'm not ever going to do it
SoundCloud
ever
rapper.
again. But the rules have changed once again to where what they popularized the style, they came up with that, and now I just know that to be true. Otis just knocked over that.
Just let him be.
Go on my couch, buddy.
No, I will clean up whatever you do. I want you to know
It's
that.
funny-
Oh, and then I almost kicked him in the head.
It's funny because we just mounted this light on the ceiling,
Okay.
and
Can
we
we
did it to
actually
make-
no, this goes into something perfect. You stress me out. Cameron, you stress me out. Y'all stress me out so bad. I love this. But I want you to know, for those of you who can't see the light overhead, because why could you see it? It is held in place by a screwdriver into the ceiling.
Wrong. It's actually held in place by a securing rod with a handle.
That happens to have a name brand that also makes...
That I also sell screwdrivers, yeah. And it's identical and you couldn't tell them apart.
Right. And you bought it with packaging that said screwdriver.
But the important thing is that it's a securing rod with a handle.
Perfect. You
And
stressed me out.
So basically, we had this metal bracket hanging from the ceiling already, and I just drilled a hole in the side of it,
Mm-hmm.
put our light with that has a hole in it, and then put a screwdriver through both holes, and it's a securing rod.
This is the same man who yesterday changed light bulbs and didn't turn off the lights to do it. He said, how will I know if it turns on?
Exactly. If I understand if you're doing like security cameras.
I've watched you get micro-electrocuted while...
I've gotten macro electrocuted. When I did the security cameras, I got absolutely
Yeah, you did.
obliterated.
He said, "Nyeh."
And I couldn't let go for like
He was
two whole
locked in.
Mississippis, yeah.
Oh, that gives me...
If
I
you're
don't-
doing
I
something
hate thinking
crazy
about
like that, yeah, maybe turn the power off. If it's a light bulb, grow up.
And he wanted to change one that you had to get on a ladder, and he's like, I got it. He wanted to get on the ladder by himself and change it himself with the lights and all the electricity on. And I was like, shouldn't you get, which it's my fault. I'm not good at telling him probably as good as I should be about being like, I want you to do this. So the way I deliver it is, don't you think it would be a good idea to get Cameron involved as like a safety partner?
Yeah.
And Scott goes, nope.
You do that. Like, you're right. I should listen to you.
That.
I do that. I should listen to you more about your advice and stuff. But
Mhm.
you're right. You say, instead of being like, you have to get on the ladder and get your brother to help you. Instead of saying that, you go, I wonder if it would be a better idea to get on the ladder. And I go, yeah, maybe. And then, you know what I mean? So then like I like accidentally disobey you. You know what I mean?
You're not disobeying me. The thing is, life's about choices.
Damn.
You know, and I just want you to choose the right one.
Yeah.
But I'm still giving you a choice.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, you stress me out, Cameron. You stress me out, and I think we are gonna go into a quick segment.
Do you want to welcome everyone in first?
Oh, hey, welcome in to.
We got off hot on this episode. I have a
Sorry.
good feeling about this one. Do you have a good feeling about this one?
I have a good feeling.
All
I have
right,
such a good feeling.
Welcome back, everyone. This is
Not
See You
really.
Later. That's Allie. I'm Scott.
Hey,
If this is your first time watching, please keep watching. Please keep watching.
you think that worked?
Hey, if it worked, comment if it worked.
We can track analytics. So if you just
Yeah.
left after us pleading,
Is your IP 186.24?
Hey, real quick, did Mom ever text you what she was supposed to text you?
About-
No, because that episode just came out. So I'll give her another.
Okay,
I'll give her another thing. But what happened was she was the episode previous to last, so 15. This is
Okay.
17. She remembered something from it and wanted to show it to somebody. So then she asked me to like send her like a timestamp and like clarify.
Oh.
So she did watch the episode previous to last, at least the first half of it.
Yay!
So I think she's a casual viewer. Official diagnosis.
if she, yeah, she can be the president of the fan club.
Yeah.
I love that. That
So,
makes
Mom,
me happy.
If you don't know what we're talking about, watch the entirety of last episode, and then you'll know what we're talking about.
How are you gonna call her out like that? She probably totally knows what you're talking about.
Maybe
she
I'm just saying.
supports you.
I know. I'm sure
You
she
stress
does.
me out.
I am sure she does. All right, you want to get into your segment?
These are things that stress me out that haven't necessarily happened recently, but going into the new year, I want you to know this is not something I want to happen because these things stress me out.
This is a beautiful PowerPoint
Thank you so
or
much.
Canva or whatever.
I mean, all it is a white background, black text, and I just happened to make a duotone photo.
Okay.
You're impressed easily. This is great.
Yeah. Yeah. If you showed this to someone in 1980, they would shit themselves.
If Lil Wayne saw this,
If Lil Wayne saw this, he'd be like, "Never mind."
Oh, hell no.
What is he? What does he sound like? That was my Lil Wayne.
what the fuck was that?
He was like,
Who?
Lil Wayne.
That was Lil Wayne?
Yes.
Do it again. Do it again right now.
He has like a sharp.
Do it again.
Oh, hell no.
I don't think you know.
I don't think
Who
you've ever.
Lil Wayne is.
I don't either. You're done.
She let me like a lollipop.
Oh.
What does Lil Wayne sound like? He has like the nasally
Hey.
thing.
I want.
It's very dry. He's like,
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
mine was
I
a
don't
little. I think mine's a little too wet.
I'm only gonna think of that voice when I think of Lil Wayne. Little Wayne from now on.
Like a lollipop.
Okay. Stop.
That's pretty good. All right.
It's so. Oh my god. If you're listening to this just on audio, you're fortunate because I had to watch his face transform as he did that.
I
That
went
was-
duotone.
Why did your eyes cross?
Call back. All right. Sorry to throw off your
Did you
segment
just make
there.
me high five him for his callback?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Things that stress you out.
Perfect. Ready, go. Mariachi bands at Mexican restaurants. This is
Allie racist confirmed.
how is that? No. I'm saying they always come over to you right as you're not expecting it, and it's very like abrupt when they begin. It's beautiful music. I just don't like individually being played music
How many times has this happened to you?
in my life.
Yeah.
More than 10, less than 20.
I have never had a mariachi band play for me.
Really?
Really. What kind of restaurants are you going to?
Mexican ones?
No,
What the?
I kind of thought that it was like mariachi bands only happened in the movies. I thought we had a Mexican restaurant in our hometown that was adjacent to a Winn-Dixie. Like no.
Yeah,
way
but
they
and
got
your
a-
brother worked at it. It wasn't a
Right.
real Mexican
That's what I
restaurant.
mean. So like, what is a real Mexican restaurant?
Where there's gonna
Mm.
be
Okay. I've just never seen one. I'm excited.
You've never seen a Mexican person?
No. I mean, yes. I've never seen a restaurant that I could identify as one that is Mexican enough to have a mariachi band. I've been to like big corporate Mexican restaurants.
That's not real.
That's what I mean. Is like I've been to the
What's
shitty
a big corporate Mexican restaurant?
like Las
Chili's?
No, hey, that's not Mexican.
Tex-Mex means Texican Mexican. I mean Texas Mexican.
You're right, I guess. I'm sorry about that. But
Go
like,
ahead.
what's the one on fucking Newberry?
Peppers?
Next to the comic book store. Carretas? Las Carretas?
Do you just want to keep drilling your R to show people that you
That's
can...
the first time I did it. We're coming off hot here. All right, let's simmer it down, all right?
Yeah. Okay.
That's a big
I
corporate
just feel
Mexican
like
restaurant.
the whole point of me telling you this is I feel like you would get me in a situation where you would want this to happen. And like, I thought everybody knew how to find a mariachi band. What do you mean? It's just like Tuesday at a Mexican restaurant. And it's
well,
like,
I'll tell you the first thing that I'm doing after we get on this podcast.
what?
Hiring one and bringing them here.
Why?
I want to see what you do.
It's very similar to like when somebody, like if it's your birthday at a restaurant and then they sing to you.
Yeah.
It's like that, but like, it's like a cacophony of like,
Great word.
thank you.
Spell cacophony?
C-A-C-O-phony. I don't know.
Well,
Hey, Cam, go ahead and look that up while I'm trying to explain.
yeah, okay.
My
Keep
life.
going ahead. Yeah, I understand it's embarrassing. And like,
It's just like, it's like too like, I am doing this for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you really don't have to. Because then it's confusion at the end of the meal. It's like,
do you tip them?
do they get a part of the tip? Like, are they a part of the restaurant? Do you tip
I have
them
to imagine that
separately?
they're paid pretty well.
Really?
I feel like, yeah.
And I always felt like, I don't know, when I lived in Auburn, Opelika area of Alabama, I felt like it was like the same mariachi troupe. I know there's a better word for that. Cam, I want to know what it is.
A band.
Band?
Yeah.
Okay.
You wrote it.
I'm trying to be, I don't know, like I feel like they would all, so it'd be like Monday night margaritas here, Tuesday tacos there. And
Oh,
it'd be
so
like
they were
the same.
touring restaurants.
They were on tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, should there be a rule or something? Should there be like a tap out button? Like,
And that's the thing is like, how do you tell someone like, oh, I'm enjoying your cultural cuisine and I love this atmosphere, but it crosses the line with the music. And there's no way to say like, don't play for me.
and
And I it's just like a lot
I think
when
the
it starts up
compromise
when you're
is-
just eating.
Yeah, no, totally. I think the compromise is put them in on a stage in the restaurant.
That would kill.
Yeah,
I would watch.
Beautiful
I would watch
music.
that.
but like don't come up to the table. Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Glad I learned this about you.
So you're gonna never create a situation where this happens intentionally. If it happens unintentionally, that's life. Next.
Yep, I will not do that.
Hey, do you want to skip this?
This one's hilarious.
Drug tests, even though I don't do drugs, because what if they mix up my pee cup with someone else's cup who does drugs?
I have this fear too.
Yeah.
I got a drug test recently and I couldn't pee enough. Like I was trying to squeeze some out and it was like only half and I was in the bathroom for a really long time and I was like, fuck, what if she thinks I'm hiding something? And I come out and I was like, sorry, I couldn't get enough. She was like, it's fine. I was like, I took a really long time and I just don't want you to think I was...
Did you just address it?
Yes.
Why would you address
Because a
it?
criminal wouldn't address it. You know what I mean?
That's exactly
Yeah.
what
That's
you
exactly.
want.
So yeah, I have this exact same thing.
I had something similar happen before where I had to pee in a cup and then they said, hey, if they, find anything in your pee, like, especially this happens with prescription drugs, you just have to like send in a prescription and then like justify why it's in your pee.
Yeah.
Right. And I knew I was on a medication that I'd need to justify in my pee. And then I ended up calling the testing center because I was like, hey, nobody asked. And they were like, nope, your pee's all good. And I was like, oh no, somebody out there is having to explain
your...
something.
Yeah. The heroin that showed up in your shit.
Who gets prescription
It's
heroin?
a joke. What is this, a comedy podcast? We're doing jokes. All right. I actually really like this one. I like everything about this. Because I fully relate. I have no questions about this because I fully get it.
Okay.
You know?
So I hope this doesn't happen next year. What else?
Wait, hold on. You said I hope this doesn't happen next year. Is this like a anti?
This is just like things that stress me out, and I want you guys to be aware of it because you guys act like you don't know that things that stress me out, and so and then you both stress me out.
Okay, I'm ready now.
This is just one something I personally want to get over. Hearing myself talk, I'm going through it right now, and becoming overly aware about the amount of time that I'm taking to communicate, and then realizing how bored the person probably is having to listen to me. What?
Where do you think this comes from?
Are you guys actually bored when because sometimes I'll be in the middle of like telling you something about something I'm interested in. He yawns a lot. Cameron will just go, dumb.
Here's the thing: is bored. I know exactly. I hate that I know exactly what you're talking about. You know.
Do you experience this?
It's
Does
not
everybody
bored
experience this?
Bored? No.
Oh.
I'm experiencing it for you. Like I'm the other guy. You know what I mean?
Because you are so bored while I'm talking
No,
that you're like,
but-
she must realize that I'm.
No, but bored isn't the right word.
Yeah.
It's like, how do I put this?
Go on.
It's like I know what you're about to say, and you keep stretching and adding examples to the thing that I already know what you're saying. And it only bothers me when we're in like an actual like heated like discussion.
Is it like the performers in New Orleans who were like, we're going to get started here in about 10 seconds?
Pretty much, it's like that, except if they were blocking traffic and your pregnant wife is in the back, where you're like, I appreciate what you're doing right now, but I really gotta go. You know what I mean? So like, it doesn't bother me.
Wait, I'm blocking traffic for you and your pregnant wife?
Yeah, that's just a metaphor. But it's just like it wouldn't matter if I didn't have something important to like do. So like when we're just having leisurely conversation, it's fine and it's fun when you add all your fun examples and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's like something like I really got to convey an idea, and you're like, and then the chilies, and then when the quesadilla comes out, and you know what I mean, and you're like, please stop this analogy so I could finish. You know what I mean?
Fair.
And here's the thing: is that this shouldn't stress you out because we love you. You know.
Cam just frowned right.
Cameron, confirm that we love her.
Nope. This is not what I was asking for. Next slide.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
This
Wait,
is one that's
whose body is this?
it's my head
No,
on
I got that part.
on a dancer's body.
Okay,
And he's
cool.
doing some sort of like cool hip dance. So this is another thing that stresses me out. I'm really thinking about this. Quit reading ahead.
I'm sorry.
Group dances like the Cupid Shuffle. I think to myself, I have plenty of time. I've had plenty of time to WikiHow this dance and practice the moves, but here I am yet again, completely clueless, and everyone else is synchronized and happy.
This one confuses me.
Why?
Because if it was like Footloose or something,
Mm-hmm.
where the instructions aren't in the song,
Mm-hmm.
this would make sense.
I want you to
But
know
the instructions are in Cupid Shuffle.
one of my best friends, Michaela, when we went to Nashville together, she wanted everybody to be able to
Line dance.
two-step.
Yeah.
What is it called? Line dance?
Mhm.
Line dance with her, and she had an instructor come to the apartment we were staying in.
Right.
And that lady was a teacher. I don't know if she was a good one. I just am so bad at dancing. She taught us for 2 hours. I couldn't get it. She recorded us, and I wouldn't watch it back.
Right.
And then we were supposed to go out that night and do it, and I was like,
But that's what I'm saying is that makes sense to me because in Footloose, none of the words are do a spin. You know what I mean?
but in the Cupid Shuffle?
It's to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the right.
Yeah, but
to
what
the right,
about
to the
when
right,
it's
to the right.
like, now do your thing? What's my thing?
It's do
Do
your
your
thing.
thing.
But what would mine be? I need somebody to WikiHow me that.
No,
can't
no
tell
one
you
can
what
tell you
your
what your
thing
thing
is.
is.
Somebody's gotta.
No, then you wouldn't be following the directions.
So you just freestyle?
Yeah. Hold on. Allie, get up and do whatever you think your thing would be.
Allie, do your thing right now.
Hey. Mm-mm.
Do your thing.
I think it would be, do your basic white woman dance that you like to do. It would be that.
Yeah, that's your thing?
Yeah.
No, because I just did it. That's my thing.
Well, I had to see it. I had to review it really quick.
And that's what I think it really is I think that you're afraid to express yourself on the dance floor.
Damn.
You gotta let the music flow through you, and you have to speak for the music.
I like dancing.
It sounds like you don't. If
I
you
don't
can't
like
even
it when
pick-
it's like, and 1, 2,
no,
3,
but if you can't
4.
pick do your thing,
I know, but like if there's so many things to pick from, and that only comes up in the song so many times. How do you pick from the Rolodex of?
The problem is that you're not letting the music flow through you. You're not being the puppet to the music's ventriloquist.
Okay.
What is the Charlie Brown? That's what I've.
Oh my God, I can do the Charlie Brown.
Is it this?
No, it's where you like rock back and forth on your like heel and toe,
Oh, okay.
like they do when they're dancing.
Charlie Brown, like that.
Yeah, Charlie Brown.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They taught me that in PE,
Really? We did dances in PE too.
and we had to waltz, and I had to waltz with a boy.
Was he cuter than me?
No, he was the same boy that we. I mean, respectfully, he's fine. I just was a 10-year-old, and I was not romantically interested in anyone at that time.
No
You
one?
were a very handsome young man, guy that I'm about to talk about. It's the same guy that he dressed up in the baloney suit, and we auditioned for the Oscar Mayer Wiener commercial together.
Yeah, we've heard about him.
Yeah.
You were pretty tight knit with that fella.
Yeah.
Anyways, I feel like you can get over this one pretty quickly. Just follow the directions.
Great.
Is that not what you're looking for? Should I not be giving you advice on these?
I'm not looking for solutions. I'm just looking for listening ears
Okay.
and kind hearts.
Okay, I understand.
Okay.
I hear you, and I see you.
Next one is noticing that the only food option at an event is perishable food that has been sitting out longer than 2 hours at room temp, and then you have to think about the risk of foodborne illnesses versus the social risk of someone commenting that you're not eating, and then you think you're doing the right thing by being honest, but instead of understanding, they involve others who coerce you to live a little by eating lukewarm dip that everyone at the event has touched.
I think my headphones cut out. Can you read that again?
Nope.
Okay.
I think about this like too much.
And you're objectively right about this. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
This is just a listening portion.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're right about this, and people shouldn't pressure you to live a little. Should you live a little bit? It's up in the air right now. Jury's still out on whether you should live a little, but they definitely shouldn't coerce you.
What stresses you out? The
The
holidays are a stressful time for some people.
I was thinking more like racism,
Stresses you out?
gender inequality, hungriness for the children.
Hungriness for the children.
Yeah, and stuff like that stresses me out.
Man, you have a lot of weight on your shoulders there.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do
I
it.
just carry it all,
Yep. Carrying some right there might need a...
I feel like the hungry problem, I think we could solve pretty quickly.
The hungry problem?
Yeah.
Like people, like hungry people?
Yeah.
Being fed?
Yeah.
How would you do it?
Send them food. Step 1, send them food. Step 2,
How would you pay for it?
how do they pay for anything?
What do you mean?
Here's what I would do. Genuinely,
how would you...
genuinely, here's what I would do. You ready for this? You're not going to like this, okay? But this is what I would do. I would do actually, maybe I shouldn't. I would do a private prison,
What? Stop.
do a farm, and then the people get a reduced sentence if they work at this farm and send food to hungry children.
Do they get paid minimum wage while they do it?
They get reduced sentence. How much sentence being reduced is worth minimum wage to you? Like, let's say you have 10 years in prison. How much would have to get cut off for it to be equivalent value of minimum wage?
I think we'd have to calculate. I mean, you could literally calculate that.
Oh, you're talking about purely about like the
Yeah.
the man hours?
Yeah, isn't it 1880 that people work in a regular year? And then you
No,
can
but I'm saying,
multiply
like-
that times minimum wage and then...
You choose to get minimum wage for 10 years.
Uh-huh.
Or you can work with no money for X many years. How many years would make you choose that one versus taking the
Well,
money?
what's tough is with the reduced sentence and then not being able to like save money or do anything like that is once you get out, what resources do you have? And then there's like a higher rate of recidivism.
That is facts.
Where like if I at least was getting paid, then I would be able to stash that away.
Do some
And
savings. Then yeah, give them
Save it.
minimum wage. Give them a little bit more. Give them a little bit more than minimum wage. Give them $16.50. Confirmed?
so who would get minimum if prisoners are getting more than the minimum?
High schoolers?
What?
High schoolers?
High schoolers add less value to the workforce than...
Yeah, what are they doing?
Incarcerated people?
Working at
That's-
McDonald's, making everyone fucking chunky monkeys. While we're trying to solve world hunger, seems a little counterproductive. If I had to say, I don't know. That's why I'm not the fucking president. You know?
I wish you were.
Can you imagine a Gen Z president? Bryler.
I'm stressed about it.
President 53 is going to be named Bryler Jackson.
I'm so nervous that like the one Gen Z that's going to be able to have like the ability to run for president and like the cash flow to do so is going to be some insufferable dick.
But also, I don't understand how any Gen Z is going to make it out without being like canceled in some way. Like every Gen Z person has sent like a questionable meme to their friend.
Do you think that's true?
I mean, really, like I know guys who are like, there's one dude actually I knew. I worked with him at Whataburger. And he was extremely Christian, and he was like a Eagle Scout, and he volunteered. He didn't curse, stuff like that. And then you'd be sitting with him at the break, and he'd be like, "Look at this meme," and it was like, you know,
Bad stuff.
bad stuff. And you're like, "Damn, dude," and he's like, "That's funny, isn't it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess," but but like other than that, he was like a completely like I was like, he's most likely to be.
I think by the time that Gen Z comes around and you know they're 35 plus or whatever the age limit is, then I think there's going to be a different culture around that.
Sure.
Like I think
totally
people are going to
agree.
be like, people are people, and
Yeah.
you live and you learn, and
Especially when we're the majority and oldest people, I think we're all going to be like, yeah, we knew what we did.
Yeah.
Do you have a person in mind that you think would be most likely to be president? That's your age?
Yeah.
What qualities do they have?
I'm thinking of Leanne Hewitt.
Firsty lasty. Woo!
Well, she's Googleable, you know,
Oh.
and she's like, okay, so first of all, she's a really, really good human being.
Great.
All around, have nothing to complain about. She's very steadfast in what she believes in, you know?
Yeah.
And we don't always agree on everything, but like
fine.
we always can find some sort of, you know. I think she's good at talking to everybody, and she's an Olympian, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So-
the power lifter.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So she just like she knows what it takes to like have to do something that's tough and like rise up against the,
Sure.
you know.
Yeah. Love it.
You don't know somebody like that?
I knew the Christian dude. Not that he's like particularly like strong or anything, but like just that he's like the most professional guy, and he kind of always has.
Oh,
been.
but he's not an Olympian like Leanne?
He is not an Olympian now. He
I
does
guess,
have his merit badge.
Okay.
Because he's like Eagle Scout.
Thank you for his service.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, vote for Leanne, 2040, whatever.
God, this dude that I'm talking about, he did like some mission trip or something, and they had to take a ship across the ocean
Mm-hmm.
or something like that.
I had to take
And-
a ship earlier.
Come on.
I'm so sorry.
And he showed me this video of him on the boat, and they like went into like this storm,
Mm-hmm.
and it was the type of like big waves where your boat comes up and you can't see the water anymore because you're like pointed up,
Mm.
and then when you come down, you go under the water and back up.
Yeah.
And he showed me this video. He's like, "Yeah, that was crazy." I'm like, "Dude, how are you like normal after that? You know?"
Excuse me. Would you elect him just because of his calm under pressure?
How many presidents have been elected because of their skills in the Navy? You know?
Have we even had a president who was in the Navy?
Yeah, I thought Bush was.
Bush was like a cheerleader or something at Texas
No,
A&M.
no. One of the Bushes was a
Naval
fighter pilot.
aviator.
Yeah.
I think. No way, it was George W.
It might have been the older one.
It's got to be H Dubs.
Yeah.
John F. Kennedy, Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, George H.W. Bush.
They were all in the Navy.
Yes.
Wow.
Often called the sixth sailor president.
6 sailors.
6'7".
So yeah. You know, I think that gives them some experience to go
I
back
don't know,
on.
like being a cooler branch.
No, but here,
Sorry.
no. Listen to me. Listen to me about this one. I think if I had to pick a branch of the military for a president to be, I would pick the Navy, because in their speeches they would do a bunch of badass maritime metaphors.
Go ahead. No, come up with one.
You're
You're
When the
president.
waves of the sea are frothy. Listen to yo poppy. You know?
That's a near rhyme. That was pretty good.
Cool maritime metaphor.
Hey, this group over here didn't hear what you said. Can you give them one?
Over
Mr. President, over there.
here?
Yeah.
But wait, am I looking into your camera that can't see me, or am I looking at the main?
I don't care where you look. I just want you to come up with
Okay.
another one.
When the coral
This is going well.
scrapes bottom. Cut this. But cool, you know, you do a metaphor from any other branch of government for a president to say. Do the army.
Can I do one that you said the other day and never explained?
I'm nervous about it, but yeah.
Things that stress Scotty out.
Yeah, things that stress Scotty out. Allie being like, remember when you did this crazy embarrassing thing?
No. I don't know. I was asking you something about a color of something, and he just looks at me dead in my face and says, orange is just pain leaving the body.
Oh, I know exactly what that was about.
Yeah. And so, yeah, there's my army one. You can just say blank is pain leaving the body, and then
works.
it's, yeah.
Yeah, but which would play better in the polls? The maritime stuff or just the orange thing?
Everyone loves a sailor and all those sea shanties. They even have events at bars now where you can go.
Sing sea shanties?
Yeah.
We got to go to one of those.
I'm not going to that.
Why? You don't know any?
I just don't do well with like group singing and dancing.
I know you don't. And I feel bad for you about that. You're missing out a little bit, I think.
Am I?
Yeah, we should go dance. Come on, let's dance. Remember that?
No.
That was Emma Stone at the Oscars trying to coerce Ryan Gosling to come dance with her.
Did he?
But it was like ironic. She was doing a joke. She's
Mm.
like, she's so good, like the flamboyant kind of stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All Emma
Very
Stone.
physical.
Yeah. She's okay with like sitting in the awkwardness, you know? You think you're good at that?
I was practicing it right now, and then you interrupted it.
And also, this just in, this is a tail whip fact check. Scotty lied about Ryan Gosling. It was actually Jonah Hill.
Fuck!
You're always lying. Lying Scotty.
Dude, I thought it was about La La Land.
Live fact checks over here.
Thanks, you. Hey,
Thanks, Cam.
I'm honestly not mad about that one. That's a good fact to get wrong, I think.
Can we start fact checking everything he says?
Please God, no. Please God. He says a lot of things.
Yeah.
You want to gamble?
Yeah, let's gamble. Let's chug this thing along.
Chug this thing along.
Yeah.
God, they have Plinko. I love Plinko.
No, let's not do Plinko. Should we do high-low?
No, let's pick the game you want to play.
Plinko's not going to play well on camera. All right, fine. Let's do a Plinko.
No, don't.
We're doing Blinko.
All right.
Hell
If
yeah.
you click X here and then just click on the picture, not the little arrow that popped up. There you
Did you ever watch The Price is Right?
go. No.
Oh, okay.
What's the most extreme Blinko we can do?
So bring it up to $1, and then go difficulty high, and then rows 16. This is the most extreme. So if we get the very corner, we can get 1,000. And if we get the middle, we're gonna go down to 20 cents.
Okay.
So this is actually pretty cool. Honestly, this might play really well. I think you might be right, Allie.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
And
Blink,
it dropped,
blink,
and
blink,
it's
blink,
headed
blink,
straight down the middle,
blink,
and it's headed
blink,
straight down the
blink.
middle, and we lost.
No.
That was put the 20 cents in there. Let's see if we can win.
I don't. Oh wait, can we?
Yeah, we can put the 20 cents there. See if we can win 1,000. What's 1,000 times 26? Is that 200?
200.
And start off a little right. Now it's in the middle. Now it's in the middle, and we lost. Okay. This is actually a pretty good alternative to blackjack, I think. I think you were on
Thank you for letting me play Plinko.
What?
Oh, Cameron's inspecting element.
Oh.
Exit.
Did you say you're hacking? Oh,
Bro-
God.
bro's hacking. Should we do 4 cents?
Are you going to talk about the app you're making at all? Or no? Are you betting?
uh,
Stop.
okay.
Go ahead, put the penny in.
Yeah, the penny, I guess.
Damn.
All right.
How did we?
One time I hit a 32x on a Plinko one time.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was in yeah, you don't want to hear this, but I was in like class
Playing on your phone?
on my laptop, yeah.
Why?
You know how it is.
You got to pay attention.
But I was doing 50-cent Plinkos and I had like only like $5 in the account and I 32x'd it. It was pretty it was hard. You know what the most difficult thing ever is when your teacher's lecturing and you have to
What was she teaching about that day?
I don't want to tell you. You're going to be mad at me when I tell you.
Oh, you do know?
Yeah, it was really recent.
What was it?
I just don't want to tell you.
Well, now you.
It was when I was in New Jersey for the flight training.
All right.
Am I in trouble?
Yeah. What the heck?
Yeah. Well, we should just make this podcast go forever so she can't be mad at me. Here's what it was.
You were supposed to be
Here's what it was.
learning how to
I'll tell you,
teach people how to fly metal tubes through the sky.
Here's what it was is we were teaching each other. Like we'd already gone through most of the thing and it was just like, okay, get up and now teach everyone else your lesson. And so it wasn't the teacher that was up there, it was future teachers practicing teaching.
That
And
still
that's-
could have been.
That's more for them. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry about it. I am sorry about it.
Your justification's kind of, but
No, I mean like we were like
no, but you
pretty
can
much
learn
done.
from other people and the critiques that they get too,
And
and the wins that they get, all that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be. Oh well.
Will you learn to forgive me?
Will I learn to forgive you? Mm-hmm.
We getting food after this?
Yo, what we getting?
Rizwich?
I'm not getting a fucking
Me
Rizwich.
fucking either. How's that fresco?
Brioche. What are we gonna eat? And don't say Rizwich. What are we gonna eat?
I don't know. I always say barbecue. We used to do barbecue all the time. Probably shouldn't do that though.
Different girl. I don't remember ever doing barbecue with you.
I'm just kidding. You remember ever doing barbecue with me? We did it like after the
What's your
pod.
favorite barbecue? Like
I
your
can't-
favorite?
I can't tell the difference between the two. Or between all the different variations. Like I'll eat a barbecue in a city and I'll be like, this is good barbecue, but I won't be like, yo, yes, this is Alabama.
Do you have like a favorite thing that you eat when you go to a barbecue restaurant?
Pulled pork sandwich.
And where's your favorite one that you've eaten?
I don't eat it that often.
Okay.
You know?
Dang, I don't know. Maybe I just
I just can't tell the difference.
do
you
I know ball? I just know barbecue better
you
than
probably
him.
do. You're probably a big barbecue head.
Yeah.
I think people get so weird about stuff like that where they're like, no, this city's better, this city's better. Like,
It is though.
But
I mean,
it's just meat with sauce
it's
on
not. It's not. When I traveled playing soccer as a kid, that was a thing my dad and I would do together. Is we would travel when we had to travel to a new city. If there was barbecue you can get anywhere.
it. Mm-hmm.
In the southeast at least, we would stop and try the different ones, and you could like definitely tell like certain characteristics in certain areas and
Interesting.
like certain like flavor profiles, and
Yeah.
some people just cook better than others too. So, yeah. Man, I'm sad. Let's go get barbecue because we need to like
We gotta go try some stuff.
brush up your barbecue knowledge.
Yeah. I don't eat as many foods as I like to eat. I think I get stuck on like I eat the same stuff all the time, you know?
What foods do you want to eat that you haven't been?
I want to try escargot.
What foods do you want to eat that we can afford? You're just like, I've eaten all the things that the simpletons can eat.
I mean, you know what I really don't
Boost
like?
me up a level.
Crazy hot take. I don't like steak houses and stuff like that. I don't like steak.
Well, you don't like steak because you choke a lot,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I used to. Yeah.
You just choked 2 months ago on an airplane ride. I'm not getting into it. You can think what you want. You had difficulty swallowing, so whatever. And a lot of choking. Oh my God. Can you look up the facts about men choking in steakhouses?
Is that a lot?
I feel like oh my God, I'm burping. I'm so sorry. I feel like I remember this from nursing school that they were talking about like if you're going to know the Heimlich in one place,
Steak.
make sure that you know it before you go to a steakhouse.
Yeah, because steak is famously a choky food.
Yeah, and men famously when they're choking, instead of being like, "Hey, could somebody like get this knot lodged in my throat?" they'll just go to the bathroom and die.
Yeah, men when they choke, it's not like how do I stop choking? It's like what's the best place for me to die right now?
That's why I was so scared when you on the airplane were choking.
Was it?
As I thought you were choking because your face was purple.
Yep.
And the veins were popping out of your head.
Right.
You made a beeline for the bathroom, so I was like, "Oh, he's going in there to die."
Yeah.
And like I was kind of mad at you because I was like, he could ask for help.
I'm not asking for the Heimlich on an airplane.
But that's what I'm saying is he would. This is why people. Okay, Cam, what you got?
I can't find any specific stats about like steakhouses, but I'm looking.
You're not a fan of steak though.
No, it doesn't do anything for me.
What?
Can I really tell you what I think it is?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm like having trouble with your opinion.
I truly think that I'm like a carb addict, like crazy person.
And you'd much rather have the potatoes than the meat?
Right. It's like when I eat foods and they don't have sugar in them, it doesn't do what I wanted the food to do. You know what I mean? Like if I just ate cottage cheese and peanut butter, like how you eat, which is like, I assume is very healthy. Like that's a balanced meal, maybe.
Yeah, it's protein and healthy fats.
Right.
And
If I ate that, it would make me super upset that I wasted a meal and didn't get my little rush.
there's sugar in peanut butter.
That it doesn't do it for me, you know?
There's like a lot of sugar in peanut butter.
Is there really?
Yeah.
It still feels to be very rounded off and like very like flat, and I want it to be sharp on my body.
You want the Sour Patch Kids to scrape the roof of your mouth. That's what
I don't
you're
mean
saying.
physically sharp.
You're
I
saying
mean,
Kiki and Boba flavors?
Yeah.
So steak is what to you?
Anything that doesn't have sugar, like a big amount of sugar.
Is he okay?
Is boba, and it's like I wasted my whole meal doing this. You know?
Mm.
I think that's a you problem.
That's what
more
I'm saying.
than- oh, okay,
No, that's what I'm
okay.
saying is like I think something's wrong with my relationship with food or something. Where
Doesn't have enough sugar.
exactly like I don't know how to describe it. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like you know at local provisions I get the chicken Caesar wrap.
Yeah.
Terrible. It's not good. But the ranch or the Caesar dressing or whatever they put inside there. You know what I mean? Where it's like
You're buying that for some sugary
exactly. It's like
condiment?
it's like
that's on it?
everything else that's not the sauce is like, all right, I'm just eating this so that I can get the sauce.
Is it just like the fries at Zaxby's
Zaxby's.
where you just shovel in the honey mustard
Same
sauce?
exact thing. I don't like Zaxby's chicken. I don't even really like Zaxby's fries, but the Zaxby's fries are good at one thing, and that's shoveling the most amount of honey mustard
This is
in my mouth.
disgusting.
And like sometimes I'll get done with a meal and I'll feel yucky, you know?
I would too if I had a vat of honey mustard.
No, not about that. I'm saying like that I look at a full plate of food and I go, there's only 3% of this that I want.
Are you? I'm like learning that you're a picky eater. Are you a picky
No,
eater?
I'm not a picky eater. Like I think picky eaters are like
That sounds super.
No. Picky eaters won't order something. You know what I mean? I'll get fucking broccoli and I'll eat the broccoli, but only to make myself feel better about what I actually want. You know what I mean?
No.
And broccoli,
I love how broccoli tastes.
it can be very good, but you gotta crisp that shit up. I don't know
If you put sugar
if you
on
put
it.
sugar on it. You know?
I don't know, man.
So
I trust you, and
I just don't know
still
what
like
to
you.
do. I just don't know what to do to make my life like easier in that regard.
We'll work on it.
Do you have any,
2026.
do you have any tips for me?
You probably need to stop consuming so much refined sugar because it's
Yeah.
probably telling your brain that you need it. Oh well.
And that's what life is, folks. All the stuff that you want to do and all the stuff that makes you happy, you can't do it. You know?
Dumb.
You want to sniff the gasoline at the gas station? Can't. Even though it feels really good.
Sniff it like out of the jug.
No, not like huff it. Obviously don't do that. But like if you just like to stand in the area that gasoline is because you like the smell, you're not supposed to like stand there for a prolonged period of time. Like, you're not supposed to enjoy the smell of the gasoline for too long.
Yeah.
You know?
I do know about that. A lot about that.
Do you?
Yeah,
You're saying like give like a personal story or something involving that.
I do.
With sniffing gasoline.
Like kind of, right?
That might-
I told on I reported it to the CDC when an elementary school here was built on top of
Oh.
leaking petroleum tanks, and those kids were
Yeah,
sniffing
yeah.
gasoline fumes all day long and coming in with asthma.
Yeah, but they weren't doing it because they liked it. Like the kids didn't walk outside and go, "This smells amazing."
No, but some people do like the smell of it, and then they don't know that it's like hazardous.
Yeah, fair enough. I do remember all that. Sorry, I just didn't put the pieces
All
together.
that. Bang. You're gonna end up in a study.
Yeah, I don't want it though.
You know, and then we're gonna have to write a paper about you.
You ever heard the thing about like for some reason men, their default is to go like live off the grid, like when their life is like less than what they want it to be. They're like,
Yeah.
I should just go live on an island or something.
Yeah.
And then women are like,
Searching for a community and
and they're like,
want to
comfort-
rebuild.
Exactly. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's sad.
Men should just stop being quitters.
Isn't it sad that like men and women are so different and we're supposed to like intermingle our whole lives? You You know what I mean? It's like evolutionarily, like what's the purpose of all the conflict between men and women?
I think that women are supposed to be the ones in the tribe who say, "Don't you think you should grab your brother to hold that ladder?" And then
men are
you
supposed
live longer, and then
No, but, like,
it's helpful
but when-
evolutionarily when women are around to go, "Hey, you're about to do something really, really dangerous. Maybe do it this way," and then they go, "Okay."
Yeah, but wouldn't we be better? Wouldn't men be better if we just listened?
Mm-hmm.
So
Bro
what?
just solved it.
So what evolutionarily, like, why would we have that disconnect?
Why don't I listen? Is basically what you're saying.
No, it's not even like
Why do we have that disconnect?
Yeah, like-
because you're in a society that I'm not trying to get like preachy and burn a bra or anything, but like you're in a society that overwhelmingly tells you that a lot of women only have worth when they're of a certain age and have a certain, fall into a certain beauty standard. There's not a lot of women out there that are like being listened to, like name.
No, literally, that's my question: is why aren't we like that? Why aren't we listening to each other? That's literally my question.
because of the patriarchy. I just told you I didn't want to burn a bra or anything, but now I have to use that catchphrase that certain people have
So do you think
sensationalized.
little boys and
but-
girls come out of the womb like ready to interact with each other to the fullest extent, and then culturally they get drifted apart?
No, I think while they're in the womb, we create a huge divide between the two, because what would a gender reveal party be for if we weren't like, this is a boy who loves trucks and this is a little girl who's going to do bows and talk quietly in the corner with her mom while the boy, is lifted up and gets to be the captain of something and gets to do this and that. You know what I mean? I'm saying, like, I think we kind of create these narratives for our kids and then we put them in these roles, and then we're shocked when it's like, oh my God, she won't speak up for herself. It's like, yeah, you told her to be ladylike for 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then we end up here.
Yeah.
Where you just go, and don't listen. And then we have
Well,
to-
because I said, is it like this? And you said, no, it's not like that. And you gave me an example that was literally exactly what I said.
Well,
And that's the point that I'm making, is why don't we talk? Like, why don't men and women like click? And then I said, is it because we're supposed to click and then culture divides us apart?
yeah, I
know-
guess you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just kind of sad, We should get better at that, guys.
What would you do to fix it?
What it genuinely takes is to, like, every time, like you, every time you say something, I gotta like take an actual second and like consider all possibilities before responding.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just effort,
Yeah, I think it's also like in situations where we're around different leaders, maybe at a meeting that we've been to. This could be a hypothetical or it could be an actual example. I don't know. And like where a man is saying that, like, I don't know what I'm talking about and that they can take away our rights for voting, and that they should be able to remember this. It's actually not hypothetical. It's an
Yeah.
actual thing that happened.
Yeah.
And then he questioned if I knew the phonetic alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
It's like those kind of situations where the guys who do have a seat at the table have to be like, hey, you can't talk to that bitch that way. And then the bitch is like, yeah. Or in that case, I'd be like, yeah, don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But if everybody stays quiet and keeps letting people like that talk, then the thing that you're saying is going to persist.
Right, but the thing that I'm saying, never mind. We're gonna get off this. We'll get on to something else. Yeah, we should all just live in harmony. You know what I mean? Everyone work to understand each other the best.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
that's the message of the See You Later podcast: is be kind to your neighbor.
What do you want people to understand about you?
That's a deep question. I don't know. Figure out what you want yourself. Figure out what you need to understand about yourself.
Cameron, what do you want people to understand about you?
He's mouthing into the microphone. Yeah, I think it's cut out. I think
I'm going to
that's pretty good.
cry.
Has anything happened in the news this past week?
There was some more follow-up on the whole Netflix and Warner Brothers drama.
What follow up was there?
A lot of people are claiming that this is like the downfall of movie theaters, like the final nail in the coffin.
Mm-hmm. I have heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I hate to see it go. I wonder what they're gonna. They have to know that people are concerned about that, and they have to be making like steps to prevent it. Right?
What do you think they're doing though?
Still releasing movies in theaters and stuff. I don't know. Have a Netflix theater, you know? Do that.
They have the Netflix. There was something in Vegas.
Yeah, it was a restaurant.
Cafe or
It was
something.
Yeah.
weird. It was like the
Was it
dishes were
Squid
like
Game,
themed
something,
out of
yeah.
the Netflix.
Do they
shows.
like change it based on like what's?
I don't know.
Like popular.
Yeah,
Or
maybe.
Probably, honestly.
What's a Netflix exclusive meal that you would want to eat, and a Netflix exclusive meal that you would not want to eat?
Would want to eat. Oh gosh, I can't think of a single Netflix movie right now.
Stranger Things.
Steve Harrington's whatever. McDonald's meal.
Hmm. Squid Games.
Yeah, maybe an ice cream sundae from season 3 of Stranger Things.
That's a great pull. Absolute great pull.
Waffles.
Yeah, the waffles. I would not want to have a Demogorgon.
Yeah. I was thinking it was Netflix, but I think it's Apple TV. I was going to say I don't want any HDP from Pluribus.
Ooh, spoilers for Pluribus, guys. If you don't know what HDP is, don't look it up. Man, that show is it's really hitting its stride, I think. I think we're almost there to some
You just said the other day you didn't think it was.
I think
you
it's-
change your mind?
I think it's just coming. I think it's about to get there.
Did you read something online that changed your mind?
My mind isn't changed. I'm still waiting for something to happen, and I think we're getting there. That's all I'm saying.
Where do you think we're going? So this
Man.
isn't a spoiler if you are watching it. We are strictly just guessing what we
Correct.
think could happen
I think that
and trying to minimize how much you spoil.
you're right. So obviously, you find out in the first episode, there's a alien thing that came down and made all people into a hive mind,
Mhm.
except a certain amount of people,
Mm-hmm.
like our main character, who is still an individual.
Mm-hmm.
Cameron theorizes that the hive mind is like
Why can't Cameron tell us?
evil. Cameron thinks they're doing some nefarious stuff,
I do too.
separate than just taking over the world.
I do too.
I don't think so. I think they've set it up. They've to me they've explained the rules pretty tight. Where these are the rules, you know, we're not doing anything nefarious. We're just trying
But
to.
why
Like,
did they stop her from breaking rules?
what rules did she break?
We can't spoil it, but she tried to break the ultimate rule. And then everybody was sad about
Because they were put in danger.
it. Mm.
I think they're just a protective organism, protecting themselves, doing their own thing.
Do you think it's a living organism or do you think it's
I mean,
something?
By definition, it's living, right?
If you guys aren't watching this, what's your quick Cliff's Notes succinct description of Pluribus on Apple TV?
Hive mind takes over. Some people are not a part of the hive mind. Oh, very few. Our main character is pissed about it. She wants to reverse it. The other guys are not pissed about it. They don't really
And
care.
she's really pissed because she lost her wife.
Yes.
And she's a writer, but she seems pretty innovative and whatnot.
Right. Very smart lady, but she's also very like pessimistic.
Mm-hmm.
She's an alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
And she's really struggling to adapt to this new life. What I'm hoping for the show is to involve some more mystery adventure on how she can fix it.
Mm-hmm.
What I am not hoping for is further like cliffhangers that lead to nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think you thought it was a bit slow.
Yeah.
I
Like-
like it.
I mean, I like it. I'm gonna watch the whole damn thing. It is objectively a good show.
Mm-hmm.
I just think my TikTok brain wants
You're like,
wants to know what's going on.
info. Okay.
You know,
That's fair.
what would you do if you were last man on Earth, like Hive Mind, like how Carol is,
Last man or like Carol who has,
like Carol,
excuse
like
me.
it's like pretty much last man. Like she's the only person in America that's individual.
I would I'd be nervous to work with them,
Work with him how?
like the Hive.
Like how would you work with him?
In any capacity. There's a piece of me that might want to like hull up and be like a shut in and just be like, I'm gonna live my time
What would
on
you be
my.
nervous about?
Huh?
What would you be nervous about?
They obliterated everything around me,
So being like
like
becoming
not
Hive Mind.
physically, but like all the people I know.
You just don't want to become part of the hive.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I can't like that's like the enemy, right? If they took out your loved ones, you can't be like, yeah, I ended up going with them.
Yeah. Would you be mad at a tiger for eating your wife?
Would I be mad at a tiger for eating my wife?
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Would you
No.
be like, that damn tiger?
No.
That's kind of how I see it. Is like it's its own.
I might be mad at my wife for getting in a situation where she's getting eaten by a tiger.
Damn straight. Keep your wife on a leash.
Go home.
I'm doing a joke.
Okay, what is it?
That's kind of how I see it. Is I was like, I don't really see them as the enemy. I see them as like, you know, they're doing their own thing, and it's like, damn, it sucks that we're all put on this thing together. You know.
But you don't think they're just because that's not the point of what they're doing. A lot of people died, yes, by Carol, but also they died because they could get affected by one person. You know what I mean?
But in the same way that you wouldn't be mad at the tiger for eating your wife.
But if you had the choice to have the tiger in your dining room or the tiger outside,
Yeah.
you would pick the tiger outside.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Bars.
Not me though. I'd have all these motherfuckers acting. I'd be playing basketball games. I'd be winning Super Bowls.
With the
and-
tigers?
I'd have a theme park fully loaded up, and then they just have to get out of my way when I walk up to the ride.
Yeah. Oh, you would make them wait in the line, even though.
I would want like all the lines, the full aesthetic of like a busy day, and
Yeah.
then everyone just like has to watch me.
That's pretty
And
good.
they don't get on with me. I just get my whole roller coaster to myself.
Additional detail is I want a kid to be in the line, and the kid tugs on the mom and goes, "Why does that guy get to go ahead?" That's what I want. That's pretty sick.
And what did she say back?
And the mom says, "Some people are just better than us." You know.
I'd have yeah. I'd have 50 people taking pictures of me and asking for my autograph every time I left my
All the
house.
time. Yep. I
You
would
guys
do.
need
I would sell out.
rehab of some sort.
I would sell out Madison Square Garden, and then just make them laugh at everything I say.
That's sickening.
Chant my name, flash their flashlights, and do this. You know. What would you do? Hole up?
Probably whole up.
Yeah. Would you accept their food?
Probably not.
Oh, so you're going full like that one guy.
Peanut butter and cottage cheese or whatever.
Allie would just make 5 of them play poker with her.
Yes.
That is true.
But it would be offsuit. She wouldn't invite him over. She'd just play online.
A piece of me wonders if the show is like, there's a part of it that feels like vegan propaganda. And then there's like a part of it that feels like, I don't know, like there's other things that they're trying to like.
Well, that's interesting that you say that because
Like AI. I feel like there's an AI bit to it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
it's interesting that you say that because I take it the exact opposite, where it's okay that this group of people doesn't do this thing, and it's okay that you do this thing. So there's no propaganda leaning one way or the other. It's everyone do your own shit, be nice to each other. You know,
Mm-hmm.
just kind of my 2026 vibe is be nice to each other. You know,
I'm excited for that one.
you excited?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start helping old ladies across the street. How often are people helping old ladies across the street? That feels like a
Not
cartoon
enough.
thing. I've never seen an old lady like that. I'm like, she needs help.
Well, that's because they started to feel like it was unsafe because people stopped helping them. So then they started hauling up.
Damn, it was like a chicken and the egg, you know?
Yeah. So then now they're at home alone.
I think-
Instacarting.
I think there should be like, you know how there used to be like YouTube prank channels?
Mm-hmm.
I think there should be that where people just do kind deeds, but like to the wrong group of people.
What?
Where you like hand out turkeys on Thanksgiving to like middle class
Oh my
people,
gosh.
you know, and you help like 30-year-old women across the street. Like you're technically doing a nice thing, but like not really. We should start that. Go ahead.
No, you just made me think about one time I was trying to do like a really nice thing because there was like this young kid in this group that we were hanging out with summertime when I was like 14, 15. And he was like, I'm really, really hungry. And I was like, oh, I have stuff to make muffins at home. And so like I went home, made muffins, brought them back, took a little hour break to breathe, be by myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he eats it. He was like, this is so good. And his older brother walks up and he was like, oh, what's in these muffins? And there was like eggs in it and they were like Hare Krishna and they couldn't eat. And so I was like, oh God, did I just,
Damn them to hell.
yeah. Like I was like, it was kind of one of those moments where I'm like, oh, you can think you're doing something so nice.
Right.
And then you're like,
I got a similar one of those.
Mhm.
Not as bad though.
mine's bad. I fed a kid.
No, it
Where
was
was
an
his parents?
It was an accident. God would understand, you know?
Yeah.
I was like family friends with this like girl that was like younger than me, like maybe like 5 years younger than me.
Mhm.
And we're still young kids and we're hanging out and stuff.
Mhm.
And she had an Elf on the Shelf and I didn't know the rules of Elf on the Shelf. And we were like,
Oh.
we were like decorating like this thing. I was like,
Should we say what the rules are for those who
yes,
don't?
you're not supposed to touch them or move them.
Or it like ruins the magic and then
And Christmas gets ruined forever. And for like, I had no idea it was that high stakes, you know. So we're decorating this thing for Christmas, and I was like, oh, it'd be cool if we moved Elf on the Shelf over here. And she sees me move this Elf on the Shelf and starts like screaming, crying. And she was like, nah, Christmas is ruined. I'm like, that's the rules? What are you guys doing to these kids, you know?
Oh no.
But I was like, no, it's only going to affect Christmas for me. Like, it was an accident.
So you were old enough to like try to.
Yeah, I think I was maybe like 11 or something.
I believed in Santa at 11.
I can't remember a time where I ever believed in Santa, but I can remember a time where I like pretended to believe in Santa. Isn't that interesting?
I feel that. I was questioning around 11. I was trying to like set up booby traps.
You were
and
Santa
things
curious?
like that. Yeah, I was.
Did you do booby traps?
I would like try to stay up late and like try to take photos and things like that with like a disposable camera, and then have to explain to my mom why I want to get stuff developed and
Right.
yeah, and it would just be pictures of my living room blank.
Mhm.
I like that there was like 3 years where you didn't have that part of your brain that could like not sleep and like figure something out. Because like I remember 3 years in a row, I was like, I'm figuring it out. Wake up at 8, and I'm
Yeah.
like, God damn it!
I think
That was me.
Gotta wait a whole nother year.
Yes.
if I have kids, I'm gonna do like the most elaborate thing to
to prove
that Santa's real to them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna like make security cam footage with Santa.
If you're a kid watching this, by the way, Santa's real. But also don't watch this because we say bad words. But
yeah,
nice.
you know, so Santa's
but if
real.
he's not in there, he's real.
You know, I'm gonna hire actors and stuff. I'm gonna
Mhm.
take security camera footage and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah. Ooh, my aunt did a really good one
what she do?
for her daughter. I guess like her daughter asked Santa for a specific baby doll, and then they got her the baby doll, and then I think another family member had gotten them the baby doll. So like she woke up and had the baby doll from Santa, and then the same day got another one, and she was like, oh, he must be real because like you guys didn't do it. Like he brought his
Interesting.
own.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like that sold her for a long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is pretty.
That's how
clutch.
this happened in like the 70s, and they explained that to me in the 90s and 2000s to like sell it to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It worked.
Oral tradition going down.
Yeah. Does it even make sense? Sorry.
I think so.
Because now as I said it, I was like, wait, why did I buy that? Not the toy, the story.
Kids are cool. You know, they'll just start believing you and stuff.
What?
I mean, they are like. I mean, like your kids. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like you can tell your kids stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
my dad used to call. Oh, he had a funny name for something. Whatever.
Osmo Cosby.
Yeah, he used to call avocados Osmo Cosby. And I wasn't so young that I believed that that's what they were called,
Mm-hmm.
but I was like, I thought it was the funniest thing ever. And I would call him that, you know? So I was like up to like 17 years old being like, you know, Osmo Cosby's, and like chuckling to myself, and everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my gosh.
In that same vein, I worked at Whataburger,
Mm-hmm.
and we had to like prepare salads and like hand out salads with dressings.
Right.
We had balsamic dressing, and me and my friend, we got everyone in the store to start calling it balsamic.
Balsamic.
And we got in trouble. Like, it got to the point where like even the not cool employees, like the ones that are like lame and like snitches and stuff, like even those guys were calling it balsamic. And they're like, you guys gotta stop doing this. You know?
Was it like a formal letter?
No, it was more of a stern talking to.
Dang.
I had to talk to a manager on her smoke break. You know, when the manager brings you out on her smoke break, it's fucking serious, dude.
Never happened to me.
Never?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
I was a good kid.
Did you ever fake being a smoker so you could get a smoke break?
Yes. Many years in the food industry when I was waiting tables
Awesome.
until I finally just was like, I should try one of these. And I was like, ugh.
I had this friend that was pretty young, like 16, smoking cigarettes,
Mm-hmm.
which I thought was a myth. I was like, how do you even start doing that?
That's 16?
Yeah.
I smoked cigarettes at 16.
Yeah, but like, that was before the truth ads came out, you know?
No.
Oh, okay.
We knew it was bad.
Yeah, I knew you knew it was bad. Anyways, I would always like pick on him at like a healthy amount to be like, stop smoking. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Concern for my friend, you know,
Mhm.
a little light razz and be like, yeah, probably because all those cigarettes you start smoking, you know, like something like that.
Sure.
And one time we were hanging out and he had his like very little brother with him, and I made one of those jokes, and I accidentally outed him as a cigarette smoker in front of his little brother.
Oh no.
I felt so bad. So I just be getting myself in all kinds of trouble all the damn time, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of hijinks and stuff. Isn't it weird that some people go like their whole life not getting into trouble?
I don't know, because I met Leanne Hewitt and she's such a good person,
Exactly,
and
yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's going to be elected president, and she hasn't done anything wrong.
Yeah.
I think she can keep it up too.
But isn't that crazy that it's like not even like
I just think it's like these people's, it's their first thought is just like, what's the right thing to do? Like I don't even think a lot of them have to like,
but sometimes in my instance,
and if not, they're like really good people.
right. But in my instance, sometimes that's like, is it the right thing to do to not say anything about your friend smoking cigarettes? Do I buy him a pamphlet? No way that's going to work. You know what I mean? I felt like the razzing thing was like a healthy, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, even the times when I do get in trouble, it's like sometimes it's like purely good intentions,
Mm-hmm.
you know? It's just crazy how some people avoid that entirely.
Yeah.
It's so interesting.
I think it is too.
We're just dissecting the themes of the universe on this podcast episode.
Yes.
You got any more other universal themes?
No, I just really am stressed about the group dance part. I don't want that at the wedding. Really, I think that's the thing.
But we instructed the DJ not to do any group dances.
We did?
Yeah, I thought we did.
Oh, good.
Or at least we plan to.
I'm just nervous
No
about
Cupid
it.
Shuffle. Are you nervous about the solo dancing?
I'm nervous about all of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough.
Just like being like really serious too.
We
I
don't have to be
sometimes will be like,
serious. We do not have to be serious. It's our wedding.
And you guys are comedians, so I think people are gonna.
Yeah. We'll crack some jokes.
all right.
We got a comedian officiating it. We got a comedian in the party. Comedians in the damn thing.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
In the middle of the ceremony, I'm just gonna like grab a mic and do my classic bits. You know,
No,
I'm not gonna.
you're not allowed to.
That'd be funny.
No. Nope.
Why not?
Children,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to be this like, what is it called? Like sanctimonious, whatever. I don't know.
What if you know how like some comedians are like, I hate my wife, guys.
Yeah.
What if the day after our wedding I start doing I hate my wife jokes? What's the statute of limitations on when you're allowed to become that kind
I
of
mean, you
comedian?
can do it the second that you sign the paperwork.
Okay.
Should you do it?
But just like I think there has to be some kind of truth to it, you know?
If there's truth to it and it's your truth, you should do it.
I mean, I don't think it's possible to hate your wife one day after marrying her. That means
Never know.
that means that you hated her before and you married a woman that you hated. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I do think it's possible to marry a woman that you love and then like
Are you worried about having to do the I hate your wife jokes?
no, I just think I think it's an interesting question. Is like how long do you have to be married before you're allowed to do the I hate my wife jokes?
How long do you think you're gonna be married before you do the I hate your wife?
I don't think I'm ever gonna do I hate my wife jokes because I don't hate my wife and I don't plan on hating my wife.
3 months.
But if I was worried about 2 weeks. If I was worried about it, I think you have to be married 2 years to be qualified to be able to do I hate my wife jokes. And you can do jokes where it's like,
Just so you know, if you do I hate my wife jokes, you might not have a wife to joke about.
but what about like classy ones where it's like, my wife hates that I spill stuff on my t-shirt all the time.
That's not a I hate my wife joke. That's a I'm a clumsy man joke.
Okay, what's a I hate my wife joke?
This bitch is taking too long getting ready, putting on makeup, and all she does is go from a 2 out of 10 to a 2.5 out of 10 or whatever.
Sick burn.
That is a sick burn and also wildly upsetting. I'm never
my
gonna do that
best.
to you, babe.
Is that a copyright strike?
It's been fun.
This has been fun. You ready to wrap up?
Yeah.
Wait,
Guys, if you we have to do the ad plug, right?
If you have been listening this long, you deserve a corduroy's beanbag, and you know what you deserve is 30% off of that corduroy's beanbag.
Yes, if you want 30% off of any of your corduroys.com purchases, you can buy a beanbag, you can buy 2 beanbags, you can buy a mattress, you can buy a footstool, you can buy a dog bed. All of it, you're going to be able to get 30% off in your cart if you use code TAILWHIP at checkout, or just go to corduroys.com/tailwhip.
Yeah.
Perfect. Guys, this has been a fun episode, really exploring some interesting questions here. We will see you next week. So see you later.
Bye-bye.